So greetings everybody. I'm here with the Jacobs family. This is Andy Jacobs, this is Ed Jacobs, and Peggy. Sorry, Peggy. So we're at the Scott Resort here in Scottsdale, and I've got a speaking event today, but what's exciting about this is that Andy found my videos from the Amyloidosis channel because his father was recently diagnosed with amyloidosis, and so as a result, a lot of things happened, but we're here today meeting, and it's just really a pleasure to meet all you guys, so thank you so much. So why don't you tell me about your dad and how you got hooked up with the videos and what's transpired so far?
Sure, yeah. We're about a month behind Dan here on Ed's treatments, and when he was originally diagnosed, we came across his videos on YouTube, and it was interesting to see that you were at the very beginning of your stages, so I reached out to Dan, and Dan said, get to Mayo. And it's been difficult because Ed is on a insurance plan that Mayo doesn't take. So it's been with some persistence from Peggy here. We finally have an appointment with Mayo this week, so here in Phoenix. And they've got a team here in Phoenix and then a whole center, as Dan has mentioned on his channel, in Rochester. So we're going to meet with some of the Phoenix docs this week. The good news is the treatment Ed has been getting, the Cyborg D, is working pretty well with him. He's considered in remission, although he's not feeling any better. So that's why we've kind of figured out that, hey, maybe it's time to elevate the treatment to some people that know a little bit more about amyloidosis, particularly on the cardiology side, because he's got the same exact thing as Dan, which is the cardiac involvement. And so we're thankful that the treatments seem to be working, but we want to get a little bit better treatment from a cardiologist that understands amyloidosis. We've been through 3 different cardiologists. We've had multiple conversations with insurance companies and hospitals and doctors, so it's been frustrating, but we feel like we're at least moving in the right direction. And we just want to say thank you to Dan, because being a few weeks behind Dan has been, it's been inspiring, and also you feel like you're going through it with somebody.
Yeah.
And you've had your ups and downs, Ed has had his ups and downs, but you know, we're fighting this thing together. And there's a lot of treatment options. There's a lot of doctors that know what they're doing, and so if you can get to a doctor that knows what they're doing, which is what we're trying to do, I think there's some life-saving treatment going on these days in the field. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, and I think the key is, like Andy said, is the more you talk to people that are going through it, the more ideas you get, you know. And I've been through some things that I mean, I just found out things last week that I didn't know previously. So they're on the right track. Ed, you look great, by the way. I don't know what's going on, but you look ready to go.
It had been actually, when I first started out, I was able to play golf, and then one day I was taking my bucket of balls out to the range, and I couldn't get out there. And it turned out I had a blood clot in my lung, and ever since that, it's been downhill as far as my lung. And then the problem, like Andy said, with the cardiologist is they don't know enough about this disease, so they might tell you to, you know, take something that really is counterproductive to the other part of the disease that you're working on.
Right.
It's really 2 diseases that we're fighting. And that's what's really hard. Yeah. And I didn't realize that at first.
Right.
But as I, you know, over the weeks, it's just kind of hit me that it's just a constant battle between the 2 diseases almost. And so, it's been like Andy said, it's not one person traveling through these. It's a whole team of people. Peggy's done a lot, just tremendous amount to encourage. And we had a lot of people praying for us, and it's just been a real journey, but it's been a journey with a lot of people, which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're in the journey. We're getting the journey together.
That's right. No, that's right. And there's a lot of people praying, and that helps. You know, a lot of my support system is great. I see yours is as well. So, Peggy, you're the insurance dog, right? You're all over everybody.
You know, before we were married, I worked in a doctor's office, and they wanted me to handle handle the insurance side. And I go, I don't get it. I don't get it. So I did something else. I didn't do that part. And I laugh at myself now because I'm learning a whole lot, and I'm fighting. You have to fight.
Yes.
You have to get in there and at first you call, you say this is what we need, they'll get back to you, you wait a week, you wait 2 weeks, then all of a sudden you realize, no, that's not how you do it. You have to go in person, stand at that desk, and watch them do it.
Yep.
And so I become sort of an attack dog.
Yeah. Well, you got your team there. It's like you talked about.
Yeah, it's well, if the doctor recommends it and they approve it, it usually goes through pretty quick.
Right.
But if there's a question, that's when it gets bogged down.
Right.
Whether they don't know.
Well, they don't know what it is.
They don't know what the request is, or they don't know some kind of, they need some more details. Then it really gets bogged down.
Yeah.
And that's where she's been real helpful as far as
Absolutely.
fighting through that.
Well, I had to write an email to the insurance caseworker, and it took me all day to compose it, but I love to hear you say it. Here it comes. And you have to, like Andy had said earlier, you have to use the phrase rare disease. So that perks them up to think, okay, can we work outside? They don't have a doctor that does this rare disease in their network, so okay, maybe we'll let you go out. So
Right.
you have to just really keep attacking.
Keep attacking.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I'm so honored that you guys came to meet with me, and it means a lot to me because one of my goals is to help as many people as I can through this challenging time, and it's great to put a face to you, Ed. And
Yeah.
I swear to you, look good, man. So you just got to stay positive, and we talked about maybe getting some of that fluid
Well,
out.
I was feeling sorry for myself there for a little while. But
Well, I did too.
You did bad.
I did too. It's because it's a helpless feeling.
Yeah,
It's a
it
helpless
is.
feeling.
It is.
But I just, kept believing that the next day was going to be better, and I would see myself doing things in the future, like walking with my wife on the beach when I was, 74 years old, and just trying to project myself out there. And then just like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I got the fluid drained, and I feel so good right now.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That was great.
Yeah, so I encourage you to
Definitely
look into that. So, anyway, please keep sharing the videos to family and friends that may be looking for diagnosis. And thank you for all your thoughts and prayers. And there's a lot of people that are benefiting from you sharing the videos. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dick.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Guys. Thank you, Dag. Thank you, Peggy.
Thank you.